Toddler Picasso Rainbow Sensory Bubbles. Here are some benefits of sensory play. Here's what you'll need to get started. Have a separate bowl for each of the colors you'd like to make. Our first step is to add a few drops of food coloring to warm water. I'm using only 2 cups of warm water, and believe me, that's enough to make a lot of bubbles. The next step is to add the colored water to a large mixing bowl. Then add in your bubble bath or soap, depending on what you have. Because all brands are different, I'm going to just squeeze in about 1 tablespoon of bubble bath. Next, I'm going to grab my hand mixer, but you can grab a whisk or even a spoon. I'm going to put on a low setting at first and then shoot up to a high setting. And then you'll see those bubbles whip up really quickly. This is why I have a large mixing bowl. That was only seconds of work. Now this is something that you could use in a large bin, a container, great for outdoor play. It's also great to add in a bubble bath all on its own. There's still going to be a lot of liquid on the bottom. You're just focusing on creating bubbles on the top. That bottom liquid is going to be used for later on. This is definitely one of those activities that's endless and pretty much effortless as well. Remember, a little goes a long way. And how dark and vibrant you want the colors is completely up to you. Because we're using a soap base, it's not as likely to stain. Not everyone owns a hand mixer, but that's no problem. A whisk works great, but the secret is to give it a little tilt to the side. Remember, we're only really whisking the top layer. It's not too much work on the arms either. Just tilt and whisk away. You could even do this with a spoon if you had to. And we can always ask our little ones to help. We know toddlers love to mix. Now we're ready for rainbow play. I'm going to use a spoon to scoop out the top, but you can absolutely use your hands or have your little one help you. So just taking off that top layer of bubbles, because we're going to keep the extra so that we can fill it up again. We know with our toddlers, repetition is key. Doing things over and over and over again is all part of their learning. This is a great activity to encourage that repetition. I know in a matter of minutes you're going to look at this and you're going to see so many ways that you and your toddler can play. And it's always a great idea if you want to extend the play by adding your own kitchen props and toys. I already see this as a great idea for an ice cream shop, or perhaps it's an explosive rainbow volcano. Who knows, your toddler's going to come up with their own great ideas too. And you know they're learning if they're repeating it over and over and over again. Because this is different than a bubble bath and there's no liquid at the bottom of these bubbles are great for stacking. Have you ever built a rainbow bubble tower before? It's a lot of fun. Give it a try. Sensory activities are great for promoting speech and language development. This is an excellent opportunity for expressive language skills, introducing touch and tactile, such as smooth, sticky, gooey, slimy, yucky, foamy, sudsy, bubbly, nice, soft. So much language comes from sensory play. It's amazing that a little bowl of soap and water has so many opportunities. And when the bubbles are all faded away, don't forget, you probably still have a little bit more in that bowl. So get ready just to whisk it up and start all over again. Maybe this time your little one could be mixing all the bowls, and maybe instead of using a bin or a container, you could try placing the bubbles on the tray for a different experience. Or just give your little one the bowl so they can transport all the colors from bowl to bowl to bowl. Be sure to provide little cups and spoons and scoops for them to transport. This takes a lot of practice, and a lot of practice means a lot of repetition. So make memories and have fun. Until next time, Ona.